Hi y'all, welcome back. This morning I was waking up and I was like, people always ask me how much extra time I have to spend in the morning getting ready for my animals. So I decided I was going to get up, put on some eyebrows for you guys, like a bra and whatnot, and then go ahead and take you guys through my morning animal routine. I'm super lucky, and my husband actually takes care of the cats and the dogs when he gets up and leaves for work because he gets up a lot earlier than I do. So yeah, we're gonna work our way into the pet room this morning and talk you through it all. So this is a mess, but typically I get out of bed and I come right over here to Morticia's enclosure and just flip the light on, which we are probably going to end up moving this into the pet room. It's been a little cold lately, and we really just think that her temperatures could be much easier maintained in the pet room as opposed to in our bedroom. But that's all I got to do here. So the next thing I do is I actually come into the pet room, which is a little bit of a mess from my kiddo, and that's okay. I like to check water, make sure lighting and heat's all working. So I'm just gonna make sure. I don't have everything set up on timers just yet. I could. We've tried it a couple of times, but, oh yeah, that's perfect. But we just haven't ever stuck to it for some reason. That's good. So temperatures are all good in here. Mowgli's in here somewhere. And then we come up here. This guy I actually haven't shown you guys yet, but he is I guess I have on some places. It's gonna take a minute for his light to warm up. He is my blue-tongued skink, who it looks like he is currently buried in there. You maybe see his tail or something, but he's definitely buried in there. I like to check, make sure the temperatures didn't get too cold overnight. Oh no, he's good. It's going to take a minute for that light to warm up. I had actually popped it on a second ago, and then I was like, oh, I didn't film it. Same thing with this light. It's going to take it a minute to warm up. But so their lights get turned on. I like to check and make sure they didn't get too cold overnight. I'm totally confident in his temperatures. He's been in this for a while. However, it looks like he did have some accidents I need to clean up off of there. This dude, if you guys don't have a bearded dragon, you have no idea, but their poop is absolutely disgusting. Talking about you, buddy. This thing is so nasty and so hard to clean. I'm actually really looking forward to replacing it. Currently, this is his enclosure. It's a 75-gallon long. His food bowl goes right there. I've already pulled out food bowls last night and cleaned them, but his food bowl goes right there. Definitely just need something done with this. Something's got to happen here to make it look better. And then I come over here to my rats and I make sure they've got water and food. They definitely have water. Here we go, guys. Let me see if I can feed y'all, or maybe this will work. Can we get some cute rat footage if I just stick you right here on top? Huh, Suki? Oreo? No? No? It's getting to where I definitely need to clean out their cage currently. I do clean it out really regularly. Today is usually the day I would actually be cleaning that out. However, yes, I use their litter box as a food bowl. However, I have to work later today, and I don't typically work days like today, but I do have to work later today, so I'm probably not going to clean it out today and have to do it tomorrow. But yeah, I do give them quite a bit of food. They like to store it and hide it. A lot of times I do hide it for them. So everything you're seeing today is not things that I do every day. They are things that just get done over time. It's all my rat supplies. But this is just what I'm doing today, for today. There you go, guys. Y'all are all set. Okay, so I then have their food bowls from last night. This is actually the Blue Tongue Skinks bug bowl, like live bug bowl. So I cleaned that last night too. I have their food bowls from last night. I did cut up a raspberry and just a little sliver of apple. This is what I typically have in the fridge. I believe right now it's turnip greens, yellow bell pepper. I did throw some of the apple in there that I cut up. And probably some raspberry. That would make sense. So I did some raspberry for the blue tongue. But my bearded dragon gets about a handful like that. The blue tongue, you can see I dice his up a little bit better. Just to make sure he has no problem eating it. He's still a relatively new animal for me, and he's not very tame. So yeah, this is just a plastic spoon that I had left over from my wedding. I had a ton of spoons left over, so I used them for this. This is the Bluey Buffet mix. So I just give him like a little chunk of that. And then I'm actually not going to give him any protein today because bearded dragons don't eat protein all that often when they're adults. They do still need it, but it's not the majority of their diet. So these are things I keep in my refrigerator. I really want a little mini fridge for the reptile room. That will probably be next. This I pulled out. These are roaches. These are oranges I keep sliced for my roaches. And then I also give them a little pinch of the dragon salad. So this bearded dragon salad, I prep it at the beginning of the week. And it doesn't last me the whole week, but it lasts quite a bit. I probably only have to prep it twice a week. And it's good to go. I just take little bits of it, cut it up smaller for the blue tongue skink, throw him a handful in there, and then I add oranges to it for the roaches. Now my blue tongue skink, I am going to just kind of chop this up for him a little bit. I am going to give him a bunch of roaches today, I think. If I have any small enough to not get out of that bug container, I might have given them to him yesterday. My roaches are still doing great. They haven't really started breeding yet, but the big ones still aren't big enough to reproduce. Temperatures are fantastic in there. Anyways, I'm probably going to give him a little bit more proteins. I'm not going to give him roaches today. Take this all in there and be right back. So off we go back into the pet room with all of this. Okay, and of course, like I said, the lights, they did come on in both of these enclosures. Yeah, so I did grab some stuff for my roaches. Super easy, just pull this out, pop this open, and then I always put it in a paper towel and just slap it down. And that way, whenever it's time for me to pick it up, I just pick up the paper towel and throw it in the trash. But they're in there. They're definitely growing and getting bigger and whatnot. They're molting a lot. Like there's one molting right there. So they're doing what they are supposed to be doing. Just takes time. Just takes time. The clear bin has actually worked out great for them, and yeah, they've been doing great. Okay, so sometimes for my reptiles I do water changes at night just to make it easier, so I'm not going to change their water today. I like to slip this. He's clearly dug himself in there. I like to just put this on the rock. I have several rocks to help file down his nails whenever he gets out, but there is that one. Leave that open. And then my bearded dragon, Scott. Both of them are top enclosures. He will be getting moved to a 75-gallon, much like this, but he's going to get the front sliding doors. My bearded dragon could care less if I reached in from up top. To him, like, he really doesn't care. So, I got a stool here. Give him his salad here. And they need vitamins. So right now it's their multivitamin that they're getting today. Once they're done with the multivitamin, I actually set it underneath this one, which is their calcium. That's how I keep track of which ones they get on which days. And it's just a little sprinkle. A little sprinkle. And like I said, today's his veggie day. So he has veggie days and protein days. He has more veggie days than he has protein days because that's just the way it works. Huh, Dragon? What up, what up? Sorry, there's horrible glares. And like I said, this one you're not going to see out yet. I am not going to drag him out. But I am going to give him multivitamin. And this is just my morning routine. I don't usually get my animals out in the morning because I'm just trying to move on about the day and get things done. And my leopard gecko, I just kind of peek in on him, make sure he's got fresh water, which he does. He loves me. He loves to come out and see me and be like, hey, what up, Mom? But yeah, so that is all I do for the animals in the morning. I keep it super, super simple and neat and easy. So once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like animals, dogs, cat, rats, and reptiles, pretty sure that's it. This is the place to be.